Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about episodes of Wheel of Fortune from this season. The one that aired on Saturday, November 25th, 2023. If you saw it, you know exactly why we need to break it down. And if you missed it, don't worry, I've got you covered. We're going to recap all the highs, the lows, and the absolutely jaw-dropping moments that made this episode an instant classic. So grab your popcorn, get comfortable, and let's get into it. First up, let's meet our contestants. We had Sarah, a high school history teacher from Ohio with an infectious laugh. Next to her was Ben, a software developer from California who told Pat he'd been practicing puzzles with his family for months. And finally, we had Maria, a retired nurse from Florida, whose calm and collected demeanor was something to behold. From the get-go, you could feel the energy in the studio was electric. Everyone was ready to play and win big. The first toss-up puzzle was on the map, and Ben, with his quick reflexes, buzzed in almost instantly. The answer was Yellowstone National Park. And just like that, he was on the board with a quick $1,000. Could see the confidence boost it gave him. Sarah and Maria were smiling, but you could tell they were thinking, okay, game on. That first toss-up really set the tone for a fast-paced and competitive game. Round one was all about food and drink. The puzzle board started filling up, and Sarah landed on a free play vowel. She smartly bought an E, which revealed a lot. Then she took a bold spin and hit the express wedge. You could hear the audience gasp. It's always a huge risk-reward moment. She decided to jump on, and it paid off beautifully. She started calling letters one after another. T, N, S. R. The puzzle was freshly squeezed orange juice. With each correct letter, her score skyrocketed. She solved it for a massive first-round win. It was a masterclass in how to use the express wedge to your advantage. Ben's early lead was gone, and Sarah was now in control. Then came the mystery round. This is where things always get interesting. The category was same name. Ben, eager to get back in the game, had a few great spins. He picked up the wild card, which is a huge advantage. He was accumulating cash, playing it safe, avoiding the bankrupts. The puzzle was tricky. The letters on the board were something like tropical and something he had a tough decision. He was near a mystery wedge. He spun and it landed right on it. Would he risk his current winnings for a chance at $10,000? He thought for a second. The crowd was dead silent, and he decided to go for it. Pat flipped it over, and it was the bankrupt. Oh, the heartbreak. All that hard work, the wild card, everything gone in an instant. You could feel the collective groan from the audience. That's the cruelty of the wheel sometimes. Maria, who had been playing a quiet game so far, finally got her chance. She swooped in, and with a few conservative spins, she correctly identified the puzzle as tropical and punch bowl. It wasn't a huge amount of money, but it put her on the board and, more importantly, back in the game. It just goes to show you that slow and steady can sometimes be the best strategy, especially when others are taking big risks. The prize puzzle round is always my favorite, and this one didn't disappoint. The category was, what are you doing? Sarah, still riding high from her big first-round win, dominated this puzzle. She was hitting all the right spots on the wheel, racking up cash. The letters revealed a fun, active phrase. She solved riding a zip line through the rainforest, and the crowd went wild. Not only did she add a significant amount to her total, but she also won an incredible trip to Costa Rica. You could see the pure joy on her face. At this point, she had a commanding lead, and it was looking like it was her game to lose. We had our third and final toss-up with the category thing. This time, Maria buzzed in with lightning speed. The answer was a stroke of genius, a fitting answer for her quick buzz. It added a crucial $3,000 to her score, closing the gap a little and ensuring she'd have a fighting chance in the final regular round of play. It was a great comeback moment for her, and it kept the suspense alive heading into the last puzzle. The final spin of the day was handled by Pat, and the wheel landed on the $5,000 wedge. Every consonant would be worth a hefty sum. The category was phrase, and it was a tough one. Control of the wheel bounced back and forth. Ben, desperate to make a comeback, landed on that big $5,000 space and called a G. There were two of them. $10,000, just like that. He couldn't quite figure it out. And Sarah got a turn, called an H, and you could see the light bulb go off. She solved the puzzle, giving it your best shot. And that's exactly what all three contestants did. It was a fantastic way to end the main game. When the dust settled, Sarah was our big winner, heading to the bonus round with an impressive total in cash and a trip. Ben and Maria were gracious in defeat, and honestly, they both played a fantastic game. Ben's mystery wedge gamble was a tough break, but that's what makes the game so exciting. You have to take risks. So, Sarah stepped up to the bonus wheel. She gave it a mighty spin and landed on the A in Americas. She chose her letters. The classic G, H, P, and O to go with the standard R. S, T, L, N, E. The category was in the kitchen. The puzzle was revealed, and it was 2 words. The board showed underscore, underscore, NTR, underscore, 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 ER. That's a tough layout. The 10-second timer started. Sarah was staring intently, repeating the letters to herself. Pantry, ... counter, ... The clock was ticking down. Counter, ... double quote, she said. And then, just as the buzzer sounded, counter drawer. Pat opened the envelope, ... and she had one. It wasn't just a small prize. Inside that envelope was $40,000. The confetti fell. Her family rushed the stage, and it was just a perfect, happy ending to an incredible game. What an episode. It had everything a Wheel of Fortune fan could want. A huge risk that didn't pay off. A strategic comeback, a massive prize puzzle win, and a thrilling down-to-the-wire bonus round solve. Sarah's performance was one for the books. But shout out to Ben and Maria, too, for making it such a competitive and entertaining hour of television. This is exactly why we love this show. It's a mix of luck, skill, and just a little bit of magic. What did you guys think of this episode? What was your favorite moment? Let me know down in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this recap and want to see more like it, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a breakdown. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.